Hey Chantal, so first I'm going to show you how to use DaVinci. So this is what DaVinci Resolve 16 looks like when you open it. This is a free version, which of course is appealing. So let me go ahead and show you a couple basic things so you can make your decision on whether or not you want to use this. So when you open the program, it'll start you down here on this third button, which is the Edit button. This is where you'll spend pretty much all of your time in this program. This is where you input your files, which we'll do in just a second. This is where you can edit for time. This is where you can add words, titles, transitions, and such. So let me go ahead and just show you how that all works. So I just went ahead and uploaded a few short videos from my phone. So all I have to do is select them and drop them in this box. I'll hit change. And there we go. So I can upload video here. I can also upload any pictures, any file that you could think to put, music, stuff like that. Anything you could think to put in a video can go here. So let's say I want to edit all these together. All I have to do is drag and drop. So this is a little video of my nephew. So what we see is when you input, just drag over, you'll have a line for audio and the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and I can't remember which one that was. Let me just put a couple. Oh, that's the same one. Let's put all of these, we'll put two of them together, all right? So here we have two videos. So let me just show you with these two how to use this program. So if I want to edit for time, let's say, so this is a video of my nephew. Maybe I want to edit out this beginning part. This is the cut button. So if I want to cut, I get the timer to where I want to cut and just click. Then click the pointer again, select, and click the backspace button. Make sure you don't use the button that says delete, because otherwise it'll mess up the program. So just use the backspace button for that. And then I can drag it over like this. So simply, that's how you would go ahead and do edits. If you want to make a really small edit, let's say I want to edit out the end here, just show you again, click the little razor cutter thing here. Click where you want it to end, click what you want to delete, and click backspace. There you go. And we can drag that over and it'll snap into place. So that's how to do simple edits. If you want to have the time here, so it's like a set time, if you want it to be a little bit more precise, you can hold the Alt button and then move the roller on your mouse up so you can get so you can go bigger or smaller here with the time. Anyway, so it's very simple with editing that. Now let's say I want to add in a transition. So over here we see there are video transitions, audio transitions, and this is where you would put in any text if you wanted to. This is really the extent of my knowledge with DaVinci, because it does have a lot going on, and a lot only opens up if you pay for it, which I haven't and I don't think is necessary. So let's say I want to do a fade effect, which is this additive dissolve from one clip to the next. All I'm going to do is select, drag it over, and put it on either end. So let's say I want to put it here. So that way actually let me turn the volume down on this, we don't need that. So that way when I go from one clip to the next, it fades like so. So if you want to find the effects, there's additive dissolve, which is kind of the fade, blur, cross, these different ones that all you do, and if you want to get rid of it again, just click it and click backspace. Don't click delete, just backspace. We can throw in a different one. Here's blur. Right, so there are a few different transitions you can do with that. A couple more things. So that's the editing, just cutting and then some transitions. You can also do audio transitions. So if you're going from one to the next, you can do the same thing. This would mean you want the sound coming to be louder. You want it to be softer, or I think this is mute. You just want to fade the sound from one to the next kind of evenly. Good if you want to add music in the background and change the volume or anything like that. So another thing is, let's say on a video the sound is too quiet or too loud. If you see this line here, I can drag that down to make it quieter and drag it up to make it louder. So this is helpful if someone sends you a video where they're speaking too quietly or too loudly even. It helps kind of balance things out, especially going from one video to the next. Let's see. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with my video. This is what I want. Oh, also, if I had an MP3 file, I could drag it and it would go right here. And again, I could adjust the volume of it so it's just quietly playing in the background, things like that. Well, yeah, let me quickly show you if you wanted to add text. So one nice thing about DaVinci is it's just super easy if you just want to do simple things. So let's say I want to add text. I just choose text because this stuff can be a little confusing. So just text, drag it over and it shows up. Click on the box and I can edit what it says. So let's say I want to say my nephew is so cute. And then here I can change the font. There are lots of options to choose from. I usually just go with Open Sans. You can change the color. You can select a color, make your own color, all that good stuff. Let's say I'll make it blue. And then you can move it around like this. I can edit how it's formatted here. Actually, let's make it white so we can see it. You can change the size, big and small. You can change the spacing between the lines, center it, all that stuff. And then here you can change the position as well, but I do find it easier to kind of drag it around. So let's say that, and also this is, let's say I want my text to end at the end of this video. I can just drag it to here and then it'll end there. And I can even add that dissolve effect on it so it slowly dissolves out. And then we go to our next video. So that's a quick crash course in the main functions that you could use DaVinci for. I know it looks like a lot, but it's pretty easy to use. So the last thing you would do, let's say you're done with your video, you're happy with it, is you would click the last button, which is Deliver. So now you would have a chance to name your file. So maybe we'll just call this example. Choose a location for it. So I'll just put it on my desktop. And then for the resolution and everything, I usually just choose YouTube 720p. You could do higher resolution as well if you want. And then you'll click Add to Render Queue and click Start Render. And it'll say, I'm not going to do that for this, but this is what you would click when you're done. You want it, and the video will save as an MP4 on your desktop. So that is the quick crash course tutorial of DaVinci. And next I'll show you how to use Filmora. And of course, let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to help you anytime, or just sitting at home this vacation. Okay, see you in the next video.